Hello.
Welcome back. How are you feeling this fight week?
Feeling great. I like it. I like to be back in the Apex. Not a lot of, not the crazy like busy pay-per-view. Yeah. In the beginning, I was like, Apex, but then eventually, I said, yeah, okay, main event, no problem. I like it.
Was the Apex one of those things where, like you said in the beginning, you were like, but then you missed it because you weren't here for a while. You can kind of, when you're removed from it, you can see the benefits.
A little bit. Like when I was coming a lot to the Apex, it was during COVID. It was like no one in there. So and then I even cornered many fighters because a lot of the training was not a lot of guys coming. So I was cornering. I cornered like remember Aaron Rivera, like Sean Soriano, Chas Kelly, Vicente. I cornered so many guys, but we stay at the other hotel. You know that hotel? Yeah. So we kind of stayed there, Marriott, I think. It wasn't that pleasant that whole process. So I kind of didn't miss when I was not coming, but now it comes different. No, now we have a little bit of public, like not a lot, but I have a lot of friends coming, family. So it's kind of, I like it.
And you don't have to be quarantined and wear a mask and take
Oh
a bunch
yeah,
of tests.
oh that. Finally we passed that, right?
So it's another main event. Does it still feel exciting every time, or is it nothing compared to that first main event?
Oh yeah, it's always exciting. Especially the mindset that I'm getting right now is just like my debut. I'm back on my debut. I don't care. I just want to go out there. I'm not overthinking. No, it's always a pressure, but I'm trying to let that aside and kind of like, it's going to be my debut. Let me go out there, show these guys how good I am. I know I'm going to beat these guys Saturday night. So I'm not bringing a heavy mind. Oh, I have to win. No, I'm just like my debut. I want to show how good I am. That's kind of like the mindset.
Is that kind of how you remain positive and motivated coming off a few losses? Is that you kind of have to think differently?
Yeah, it's the first time I come from 2 losses, so I'm kind of like getting to learn that now. But I'm always positive. I'm happy, and then even like if I fight good, if I win the fight, I celebrate that Saturday night. I for sure got the family, so we're gonna get nice food with the team and everybody. But then Sunday's another day. We keep going. That victory carries on for like maybe 4 days, 5 until the next event. So I kind of get to celebrate. Not as crazy when I win, but I don't go too crazy on myself if I lose. It's just like same thing on the training. If I train good, if I spar great, nice, no problem. Nothing changed. Still, what I need to get better, this, and that. If the sparring was bad, I say, no problem. What I need to get better. So it's kind of like the same thing I bring to the fight. So it's not. It doesn't change who I am, win or loss. For sure, I want to win, but it doesn't. Oh my God, I lost. Everything's done now. It's not like that.
What did you think of Sean Brady when you got the name?
I like it. I think it's a good competition. He's tough. He's durable. Good jiu-jitsu. I like it.
I know everybody prepares for the 5 rounds, but do you anticipate the fight going the 5 rounds, or do you think you can get in and out of there pretty quick with him?
I think I'm going to get a finish. I think half of me wants to go to the war. The other half, like, why? We can get in and out, but if a war presents himself, I'll be ready for war. I'm in peace with that. I'm friends with the dark side. I'm friends with him. If he need to come out for war, he's gonna come. We'll see. I believe I can take him out of there before. But if you go 5 rounds, I'm cool with that too.
What do you think a win over him does for your career?
He got me on the win column again and get me ready to face a top 5, and then maybe a number 1 contender fight. So it's an important fight, with a big win, with a big statement. I'm back with the title conversation for sure, and you still need one more fight. But yeah, it's a big stakes for me.
And you have a new champion in your division. What did you think of his performance?
I think he did awesome. He did amazing. I did a breakdown on my channel. I did a couple interviews. I said, bro, this guy's gonna win. I just kind of felt that was the path for him to win, to make a dirty boxing fight, stay on the inside, mix with the takedowns. I kind of see that was the path that he had to do to win. And then when I saw this guy hang out with Khabib, Islam, Khabib sent me I said, okay, this guy's gonna win, you know. So he's gonna be ready, gonna be prepared. I think he did amazing. He did even better than I thought. I thought he was gonna win, but not the way he did. He did it better, and I like it. You know, he's kind of like talking a little bit now. I think the Shavkat fight kind of. I think it's gonna be next. I'm not sure, but I think that's what should be next. But I like it that that he's kind of making a name of himself, and then the guy deserved to fight for the title. He got the title, especially a lot of ups and downs. People don't want to give him the shot. So I'm like, rivalry aside, anything aside, I still want to fight him. But even with all the rivalry, I'm happy for the guy. You know that he accomplished his goals. Like, rivalry aside with anyone, I'm happy when he became a champion, when Dricus Du Plessis became a champion, when Sean Strickland. Even though I have my own goals, my own things, but I can't be. I'm honestly happy for these guys when they make their dream come true. I appreciate that too.
And last one for me, just a fun one. I know you've competed in the ADCC. I was wondering what you thought of the whole ADCC CJI rivalry. Where do you kind of stand on that?
I like it. I like it very much. I had so much fun watching, and it was hard because I was watching both all day. And I think CJI was awesome. I loved that was my favorite fight was Katie Rutuolo against Tackett, William Tackett. That was a great match. But overall, I like the ADCC too. I like the Wagner Rocha fight. He's a buddy of mine. We were training, helping each other. He did amazing. Just lost to Mika on the finals. I like a lot of matches. I saw the Murigali lost. Unfortunately, I think he had a high chance to become a champion. Gordon did good. Felipe Pena, Kena, I watch it all. I like CJI a lot, and I heard they probably going to do every single year. So it's amazing to see how big Jiu-Jitsu got and keep getting big. You know, we see UFC Fight Pass invitation, we see EBI, we see ADCC, CJI, One Championship. All these events, they have nice jiu-jitsu, so it's good to see how big it's getting, and the sky's the limit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Were you surprised that Craig was able to upset Gabby Garcia and get that win?
That was a crazy match, right? I was looking like, why he didn't finish, you know? Like, I trained with her, like, that was a long time ago, maybe 10 years ago, 9 years ago. Back then, she was, like, in shape, like, shred. I was like, oh, my God, like, but it's still not a man physique, you know. It's not she was just like good at jiu-jitsu, but like strong, but not like a blue belt, big. It was kind of like the same. So I thought he could done that submission quicker. It would be more fun, but he was kind of having fun there. I like it. I like that too. That was fun.
How big would a Craig Jones-Gordon Ryan jiu-jitsu match be right now?
That would be so big. You saw Gordon don't even mention his name so much to don't give him kind of the cloud a little bit. But yeah, that match would be amazing. I would watch. I would pay for watch. I like to pay I used to have the guys with the Flow Grappling give me the membership, and I said, no, I want to pay. I want to support the sport. So I would pay for that for sure. And then even the Nicky Rod. I think Nicky Rod got so much better right now. Nicky Rod against Gordon Ryan would be an amazing fight, or even Craig Jones against Gordon Ryan would be an amazing fight too.
Are we going to see you grapple it?
For sure. I just I dealt with so many injuries after that show. The injury that I have against Bilal Muhammad was just a wave of injuries, you know. Now, thank God, I'm healthy and praying and working very hard to be on the way with no injuries. And if I'm with no injuries, if I'm good, I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be getting fight after fight, or I'm going to be grappling. But, yeah, I miss grappling a lot.
I mean, I think you competing in CGI would be
It'd
be fun.
I love the CJI rule set, you know. It's like the MMA. I would love to do the CJI, you know. ADCC is kind of like those guys that juiced up to the head and the rules, and then I might get cut, you might get hurt. But the 3 5-minute round CJI, I do that a lot, you know. So I like better for me than the ADCC. Just like I hope I don't even hope those guys get tested because it's kind of like to see two. It remind me of the Spartan move, you know. Those guys, like going crazy. It's kind of like I like it, but I don't think I'll do the ADCC. I'll do CJI.
What was the biggest lesson you learned from your fight against Jack?
The biggest lesson is throw a punch or feint before you go for a takedown. Don't otherwise you might you might your face is gonna go you're gonna kiss a knee on the way, you know. So that was the main thing. And then I did that a couple times on the training too. So because my mentality was okay, we're gonna wrestle for a little bit. That was my mentality. He wastes a lot of energy trying to get up, right? And if I shoot and take him down again right away, mentally will break him. But I gotta throw a punch or a feint or something before I just go. Otherwise, it's a free knee. But hats off to Jack. I'm a mixed martial arts fan, bro. So I like it what he did. Even though I try to don't see that was on me, but I look at the technique, at the timing. It was a great technique. So and if I go down on my shield, I don't mind. You know, I was fighting good. I was getting there. I hit him hard. Elbow broke his arm. Took him down a couple times. It was not dominating on the feet. I think he had a good success on the feet. But whenever I took him down, I was dominating. And bro, he capitalized. So heads off to the guy. Welcome to the freaking fight game.
After it all, like the dust settled and you had time to think about it, like, were you disappointed at all because you were winning that fight and you were on your way to winning that fight?
For me, I don't get disappointed for things that already happened. It already happened. My question is, I'm not disappointed, but what can I do to don't let this happen again? I gotta learn. But yeah, I was happy for the guy. You know, that was a nice shot. He took it. Congratulations. And then I go back, hey, what was my mistake? This, okay, let's fix it. Let's get better. And I actually did it on that fight, on that training camp with Sean Brady. And then I did exactly the same thing. And then when I took the guy down, and my coach, Dieter Navarro, he just, hey, you got to throw something before I take it down. And then I'm just like, oh, my God. Yes, I got to throw something. It was kind of like, it was good. So he's on my mind. I got to avoid those knees. He's good.
How are you enjoying podcasting?
The podcast is nice, you know. Shout out to those guys. Show Me the Money Pod. Moicano is a character. That guy is funny. Sometimes I don't want to. I have a great relationship with so many fighters, and he's kind of blowing that up a little bit, you know. Like, I'm like, why are you saying that bad about this guy? Like, I like what's his face, Junior, the guy that's fighting next week, the Mexican kid, Chihuahua, Rosas. So I love Raul Rosas, you know, and then that guy is so funny. And this guy is so freaking ugly. Like, and then I want to have that guy on the pod. And now, like, he kind of, you know what I mean? He gets me on a weird place. But I like it. It's funny. So we talk about fighting a lot. Yeah, it's fun. And then I have my channel, too. It's, like, growing a lot. I had to work so hard. They Brazilian guys make me do a Portuguese channel too. So now I get 2 YouTube channels plus the pod. So it's a lot of work.
So you're turning into a YouTuber.
Yeah, I freeze. Just my guy Justin's out there. He's the one like getting everything and put it on. I freeze. But after the fight, when I have that break, then I got back. You do the breakdowns. We do like. We talk about it. So the Brazilian is easier for me, so it's nice. I have more fun, but the English channel is doing good too.
And finally, who's one fighter at Killcliff that we should know about that's coming up?
Oh, we got, not kidding, not trying to be all, but we get many there. But I think the number one will be Kushin Nikita. He's a 23 years old monster. Like, he helped me a lot for this fight. He's a 55er, but he's a 185 tractor machine, like a monster. And then we have another guy too. We have Chu. This guy's an assassin too. He's a 55er. This freaking guy don't tap. I don't know how. Like, I had an amazing guillotine on this guy. I squeezed for my life. He didn't tap. I have a real naked choke. In. I squeezed. He didn't tap. Arm bar. His arm didn't break. I don't know how. And then he still coming. His name is Kamza. He's from he's a Chechnya too. Like, those guys are monsters. And then we have the brothers, the Hoshain, Heisa, like those two brothers. They're gonna fight on LFA. One guy's gonna fight on CFFC. We have like so many Russians at the gym right now. Like, so many, couple Brazilians too. But yeah, I think Nikita and that guy comes out, and the brothers, those are the guys that kind of like, I look at like, wow, how old are you? And those guys 19, 22, 23, and the level is so high that like, there's no way those guys not going to be here soon, you know?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Just one silly one. You got the short hair. Are we ever going to see the power throw back? I mean, the little curls? I mean, what's going on? Did you just feel like you need to switch it up?
My beard doesn't grow, you know. I don't have like a nice beard like these guys. So my beard is all patched up. I have a couple patches here, nothing there. Even the mustache, I have a big patch right here, so I don't have a full mustache. So I can't play that game, so I gotta play the hair game. So I don't know. And it was so short. It was a nice buzz cut on Sunday, but it's already, I can see a lot of hair in there. So I might gotta make it short again. But yeah, the fro is coming back. Not now, but the fro is definitely coming back. People love that.
Yeah, good to hear. Good to hear.
All right. Thank you, guys.